You still stand at the crossroads of destiny. And it is a road that I cannot see beyond. There is a cave in a hillside somewhere in the material plane that matches this place that you have visited, that holds the ancestors of your tribe, the ancestors of all Goliath. The chieftain sits on that throne.
Oh.
The tent mother of all Goliath resides here. And there are other chieftains that hold space here. And I imagine that when Grum meditates, some of the time he turns his mind to this place that has special meaning for him. And Wissen, also known as Wissen the Wise, often appears to Goliath who seek wisdom, who seek to find their way in the world. And he doesn't sit on the throne because that's not his place. He is not the head chieftain of Goliath, of the past, of the present, of the future. He just attends him, and he is renowned for his wisdom. And he looks at you. He says, "Welcome. What brings you to this place? What wisdom do you seek? What doubt do you have in your heart?"
I think Grum would say at first. Well, let me back up real quick. Top of game. Is this during or is this before I ever met up with the party and all that in Phandalin?
Well, I had it in my mind that Grum was in a place where he was trying to expand his wisdom out. He is trying to raise his knowledge of the world. Grum might be, of all Goliaths, the one that has traveled in some ways the farthest, going into the far realm, trekking across the multiverse. He in a lot of ways is an exceptional Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
But Grum at some point seems to have doubted his ability to be wise, to gain knowledge. He wanted more than just the old ways of the Horde. Maybe forging a new path for all of the Goliath that come after him. So that's where I was imagining this to take place, is after the far realm on the journey. It doesn't have to be in a descript point. But he looks at you and he's called here for that search, to try to help you, to try to guide you on the path that you want to go.
Okay, cool. So he asks what Grum seeks, basically, like what wisdom does he search for? I think Grum would start by telling him the story, which is he came across this job and got connected with a party of individuals, and they proved to be reliable, forthcoming, useful, but also empathetic and loving and caring and concerned. And it was something that was very new to him, especially coming from the Horde that he used to be with. They were the complete opposite. And during his travels with this group, he fell in love with Echo. And then he would get into the specifics of Echo's family as well and her lineage and what they are all about, essentially. And to get to the point, I think Grum would say, I think one of the first things I seek is knowledge, whether it's going to remain fruitful for a long time, but also if it's the right move. It's basically he wonders if his other Horde members would still look down upon him, or if they would see him as a traitor.
He would ask if you see yourself as a traitor.
Well, I was branded as such, and then he'll remove the bandages around his arm and show the brand that was given to him.
Let me ask you this. Does Grum feel himself to be a traitor?
Yes and no.
Make a perception check.
Right.
Oh, and also while we are in this space, if there's anything you would like me to roll or throw in, by all means, you are as in control of this space as I am, if not more.
Go ahead and roll initiative for me. No, I'm just kidding.
I forgot. I wonder whose stat block this guy is attached to.
Oh, I didn't make him, so I wouldn't know.
I did, and he was a token holder spot because he is also attached to a level 20 character. You want to roll initiative?
No, I'm good. I ain't gonna fuck around and find out. Grum is not the typical dumb barbarian. He has a little bit more intelligence than others. Still surprising how I rolled that shit. No negative modifiers, even in intelligence. Anyway, perception check. Come on, next roll. That's a 16.
When you unbandage it, when you unveil it, in this space, it reflects your state of mind. So if you believe yourself to be part traitor and part not, it's not as prominent, it's not as scarred as you remember it, but it's still there. And he would ask when you reveal it, why do you brand yourself such?
I did not brand myself.
Taps his head.
The leader of my horde that I was previously with did it. And then he'll get into the specifics, which include how he killed another horde member. And while it was intentional, but it was greatly undesired. Like, he was forced, his hand was forced, kill or be killed, but he really didn't want to have to do that. If that makes sense.
He taps his head. You have branded yourself here. No, he has branded you here.
He tapped me where?
He taps his head. He says, you have branded yourself here. In your mind. They have branded your flesh.
Oh.
You wear the shackles that you have placed on you. If you are forging a new path, they can choose to follow. And the ones that hold you as you hold yourself now will not follow. And others will. Do you seek to be a leader among our people? Or do you seek
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Do you seek to be a leader among our people? Or do you seek absolution? If you want my forgiveness, forgive yourself first.
I don't know how. I don't know if I don't know how to go about that, Wizen. Great Wizen. I don't know if I would even have any people to lead.
It starts with one. You have to have the strength to lead yourself. And if no one follows, keep leading.
He's listening to this very intensely.
He says, a leader that has to constantly turn around to see how many people are following him is not leading. What do you want to lead yourself to?
At this point, whatever the future holds for me, I would want to face with absolute bravery and zero hesitation. Even if it means dying to protect those close to me.
What would you do if you could not protect them?
I'm not sure, because now I say that and I remember my comrades who fell into the void. We left them there with no knowledge of what happened. For all I know, they're dead and gone.
Are the dead gone?
It's been a pit, huh?
Are the dead gone?
Well, apparently not. So far as I've heard and seen, Jolt is chock full of undead.
He looks up at the cave ceiling. I died many years ago. I'm here.
You are.
How many have you taken by your own hand? How many skulls has Skull Crusher crushed?
Multitudes.
Do you carry them with you?
No, I wouldn't say that I do.
None of them? I can see at least one on your arm that you refuse to let go of. Points to the symbol. We carry the dead with us. At least those we deem important enough in one sense or another.
Right now, I carry 4. And before that, there were 4 others. And by that, he's referring to the current party, but also both Tobin's, Frampt, and what was Jester's first character?
Shroud.
Yeah. So currently 4, and before that 4 more. And then he looks at the brand. So I guess in total it would be 9.
What would you give to have them back?
What could be given?
Would you give the world?
One has been dead for over 2 years now. And then one was killed in battle honorably. The other 2 are either killed by or trapped in a void. What could be given to bring them back?
The world twists and turns in many ways. There's 2 questions. What would you give, and what wouldn't you give? And only you can decide both. You must make sure that it's a price that you are willing to pay or not pay. Do you trust yourself as a Goliath?
Absolutely.
Do you trust yourself as a barbarian?
Absolutely.
Why are you strong?
Because I worked out. What do you mean? I made sure to take care of my body. I kept it in regular condition. When I was with the Horde, we would regularly raid, pillage, plunder towns. So that was also, I guess you would say, a way for me to work out. And now with this current group, I do the same.
So you were strong to plunder towns.
I was.
Why are you strong now?
Well, I did save the world with this group.
The world is safe. Why not retire?
Because the world is not safe.
So you are strong to save the world.
I guess. I'm not really sure, if I'm being honest. I feel like you're asking me where my strength lies, and I say yes, I give a physical answer. But now I get the sense that you're speaking more metaphorically. And
No.
I'm sure.
We are strong for reasons. We train for reasons. We hone our bodies for reasons. And Goliath must know why, or they are lost. If you know why, point yourself at that direction. Why do you seek to be wise?
I seek wisdom because I am tired of being unsure of things. I'm tired of not being confident in some decisions. And to go further, I am tired of some possibly viewing me as a threat.
Are you not a threat?
My current ambitions are more, I guess you would say, noble. I don't wish to be the bad guy anymore. And I guess you could say I accomplished that because we went to the city of Waterdeep and the people there were praising me and the rest of the group. They saw us as heroes of the realm. But I still feel like some may doubt me at a glance or think me nothing more than just a weapon to be wielded. I guess you could say I do seek to be more of a leader. And my time with the Horde was eye-opening that that type of leadership is faulty and fragile and vastly temporary. Temporary. Or greatly temporary.
Never count a man good while he is alive.
I don't understand, Wizen.
There will be a time that you do.
Never count a man as good while he lives.
There are several paths that you can pick. You can pick to lead and walk where many might follow. You can choose to pick a path that no one can follow and lead yourself. You could pick a path that exhibits the qualities of goodness which you wish to show everyone and strut for them. Only you can decide the proper path. If you walk the right path, the wisdom you seek will find you. If you walk the wrong path, the wisdom you seek will bite you in the ass. You will know it either way. No more Medusas. Trust in yourself.
Oh, you saw that, did you?
Yes. We've watched you quite intently this whole time. He points towards the fire. He sat there, watching.
She?
Yes. When she died, she sat there and looked out as we did. And then forces beyond us gave her back to you.
I think when he says that, Grum would kind of when he says that, I think Grum would actually drop to a knee and show great, not just great appreciation, but also confusion. I don't understand. First of all, many thanks for bringing her back to me.
It was
For
not
sending
us.
her back.
It was not us.
No. Well, surely you could pass a message on, yes? To whomever is responsible. But
As he walks towards you, he goes like this, and he says, "You are walking towards that yourself. Be careful what you walk towards. May I show you what I see?"
please.
He touches the spot on which you are branded, and as he removes his hand, the mark is gone, and he says, I see someone who is imprisoning himself in the shackles of the past. Wisdom is a path that we walk, that we follow, that we are guided by and corrected by. We learn when it wants us to learn. We struggle when it wants us to be strong. You still stand at the crossroads of destiny, and it is a road that I cannot see beyond. And you may be the Goliath that leads us into the unknown. Do not do so in the shackles of your own mind. If you want to lead the Horde, step away from the crossroads of destiny and lead the Horde. If you want to see worlds beyond, trust yourself to your destiny. And as he says that, he puts his hand over your eyes, and the scene of the cave flickers out, and you are back to where you were before this started. And if you go to touch the mark of the traitor, it is still there, because the bonds that holds one's mind and the scars of one's past are two different things. And that seems to be the perfect spot to let go of Wissen for